Okay. All right. Let's do this. Close some things out. Where do I want to go? Brave browser. Yep. Okay. The time change got me all messed up. Time change got me all messed up, but we're fixed now. Feeling good. Time didn't change here. Okay, I've been going deep on a few things, and so I want to get into that actually, and I don't intend on this being a long stream. I am gonna go through some technique stuff, just briefly, but yeah, I'm sticking to crypto, of course. I want to tell you what I see. Things are looking pretty cool. A lot of things are pumping. A lot of things happening. This is Avalanche. So Avalanche, yeah, I announced it at, what was the price even at? $66 just a few days ago, like a week ago, November 2nd, 6 days ago. And that was down over here. Price action looked really good, and it sent. Now this is gonna keep going. This will probably go to 108, might even go to freaking 300-400. But this is not the place to buy, not at the moment. The main reason I'm selling right now is because of the logical resistance at the $100 level. Okay, so $100 it's the first number to get to triple digits. So most things have those resistance levels at the logical levels in crypto, at least. Yeah, so that's kind of why I'm, a good time to get out. Wait, we've obviously been pumping, so we should wait for a retest. We've been pumping on all time frames. All are high outside of the Bollinger Band. So to me, we get a good retest, and ideally a retest of the previous all-time high would be amazing for us to get back in. So I'm anticipating that. Now, Polkadot is one that I'm watching that hasn't run up like that yet. Okay, so AVAX, you see, we just kind of went straight up. Polkadot has come up, right? But we just recently broke the all-time high. And the great thing is on the lower time frames, let's go to the 4-hour. We actually also retested the all-time high. Horizontal line, boom. Okay, retested the all-time high. And yeah, it looks beautiful on the 4-hour. The only thing is the price action hasn't been really strong for continuation yet. The main reason to be bullish, well, okay, here's the thing. Patterns always line up with everything else, okay? It's interesting. The patterns literally always line up with everything else, meaning Polkadot has fundamental reasons. So like there's things that they're doing in the ecosystem that are going to cause a lot of people to buy in and get this to go up. So now remember, Polkadot is one. I'm just a reminder, I'm trading on Bybit a little bit. But you can buy a lot of these coins just on Coinbase. So you can trade spot, anyways, Polkadot has just made a new all-time high based off the pattern and has retested it. We're going kind of slow, but I believe this will probably by the end of the month, I think we'll double. I really feel that. And it could be into next month, but I think it's going to start running really strong really soon. Now, the main reason for that is that Polkadot has these parachain, basically they're doing a launch pad. So if you've been on previous streams, you've heard me talk about it, but they're doing a launch pad to where projects can get funding. And the only way that people can get funding or that people can invest in these companies or these projects is to buy Polkadot. So all these people buying Polkadot are going to want to invest, and yeah, I should pump it. Yeah, grateful. Heard about that at a crypto event out here, and the price was hovering at like $39, something like that. And since we made a new all-time high, Okay, so like I was saying a little bit ago, to kind of connect it all, the parachain rollout is happening. Okay, this ability, this launch pad is happening, and that's going to cause a lot of money to go up. But the great thing is that we can see in the pattern whether that's the reason that the pattern is happening or the pattern is happening. We can just see it. Okay, so how do we see it? Well, first of all, everything in crypto is kind of running up. But second of all, you can see how we've created that new all-time high, and then we've come back down to retest that level on a low time frame. Now, I could see us going a little lower, but just the fact that we've tagged it and we have stayed above the previous high this long, to me is a great sign. Okay, so let's look at Avalanche really quick. What happened when after we crossed the all-time high? You see how it just full sent and it's still going. Okay, so Polkadot, we're at that point now. So it's a really good trade. I'm watching for that, feeling very good about it. Now, Polkadot is a good, what I would say the way to trade it is if you guys are actually trading, if you've learned from me or from my course all about Forex or anything, some of these coins you can search in MetaTrader. You can find them. Now, that's one way to do it, but I highly recommend using Bybit. Okay, and it's not very difficult. I haven't made a video. Matter of fact, maybe I'll make a video on how to make an account on Bybit. Matter of fact, I will make a video about that. Okay, so probably later today, I'll go through creating an account and all that. Bybit is great. It's awesome because as long as you're using a VPN, if you're in the United States, you don't have to verify your identity. That's kind of why I'm going for it. I just don't, I like the privacy. Who cares what I do with my money? So Bybit's user interface is also really amazing. And it's honestly, you can identify yourself, go through the identity verification on any exchange, and you won't, if you're a United States citizen, you won't have the ability to trade derivatives, really. You just won't. So I like all that, it's nice. Okay, so when it comes to trades, the main trades I'm making, Polkadot, okay, we see that. I also had made a Tezos trade. This is going to send it. This is going to rip, guys. Pretty easy to see the price action. So here on the weekly, if you guys, once again, have been through course coaching or anything like that, we can see that we have created the price action. First of all, we created a new all-time high, and we've come down to retest, and we on the weekly have retested the moving average in the Bollinger Band. So pretty good. Obviously the weekly is going to be a strong signal compared to others, and you can see how we're getting this trend bend price action. So let me go to the daily to show you very clearly where the trend is bending. So what's happening is the beginning of this bullish movement here is acting as support, which happens quite often. And because it's acting as support, the price obviously is going to be pushed up from here. So we see that a few things that we can watch. Obviously, we're still under the Bollinger Bands, but I'm definitely in a buy. This is a very obvious one. Same thing, you can buy this on Coinbase if you'd like. I prefer Bybit. I like leverage trading when it makes sense. Okay. And I would say if you get into leverage trading, stay under a 5x leverage. Okay. Don't go over that. And you'll be good. You'll be making bank. Okay. So Tezos, the trade that I'm seeing is, of course, it's going to make a new high. Now, remember earlier what I was saying about the logical level that Avalanche is about to hit. Okay, so, and let me actually do Fibonacci really quick to see the exact. Okay, I got so many thoughts. I wish that I could just telepathically communicate with you guys. I'm gonna work on something like that. Okay, because if I could just, like, my brain moves so fast that sometimes it's working really good today, and I just had 5 ideas that I want to convey to you. Okay, so the first one that I was just mentioning was on Avalanche. I was talking about the logical level of $100. Okay, we might just rip right past, but once again, this is not a level to buy. This is definitely a level to sell, and the retest is where we should buy. We will get a retest; it will go higher. Okay, so this logical level of $100 that I'm expecting, Avalanche to hit, maybe go above it a little bit and then come down. It's all because it's the first 3-digit number. Okay, so why am I saying that to compare to Tezos? Well, because Tezos has that same thing at $10. Okay, so you can see that the last run that we made, we tested 915, something like that. And we've come down to retest. Now, because we have already tested that $9 level, I believe that we'll rip past 10. So I'm kind of shooting based off of Fibonacci. I'm doing the Fibonacci retracement tool because with crypto, since we haven't experienced these levels before in this coin specifically, we don't have any history to go off of because it's never been here before. So Fibonacci is the best way that we can guesstimate, to be honest. But based off of market structure, it's really good. So it's a guesstimate as to where it's going to go. We can almost confirm for sure that it's going to go up. It's just how far it's going to go. That's like up in the air. So if you guys figure that out, let me know. What I mean is see in the future. But I'm also working on it too. So just know that. Anyway, the price, I believe, just the next Fibonacci level is at $11.34. I think having a target of like just above 10 is a good bet. Now, stop losses, I'm basing off the daily. Okay, so I'm just going under the daily low, but now we've had price action that's done such that's doing well that you could honestly put a pretty high stop loss on this and be fine. I would say keep it at $5.40 if you buy in. Now, if you're buying just like on Coinbase or whatever, obviously your stop loss doesn't matter so much because you're not really trading it unless you're on Coinbase Pro. But anyway, so yeah, because we've already tested the logical level, we'll rip past it. Stop losses under the lows, the most recent lows, it's the safest place. But I think with the current price action we're seeing, we'll probably not go below $6. Yeah, I don't think we'll go below $6. At least not before this run. So, okay, so I got 2 trades for you guys. All right, so far we got Polkadot and Tezos. All right, so last one I want to show you is Serum. Now, here's the way that I'm finding myself playing, guys, and I'm really happy that I'm coming to this happy medium. I've been like kind of confused, sort of confused, just like how do I trade? Because like I was making consistent gains with Forex, and the crypto market started moving, and I started to see setups like these that are just playing out like so simply and playing out so well. So what I'm seeing myself doing now is I'm trading these coins that are bigger and using profits to funnel into stuff that's smaller still, like Saber or Fabric. Okay. So just to show you some do I want to go there yet? No, because I have one more trade. I have one more trade I want to show you before I make a transition into some other things. I have some really cool stuff I want to talk to you guys about. So today, my intention, I know I've already gotten pretty deep into it, but my intention is to share a ton of information that'll make you guys money should you act upon it. Okay, it's your decision to act upon it. But know that everything today that I'm talking about, every trade, I'm actually making myself, and I'm putting my money behind it, and yeah, it's going well. Okay, so to finish the last thought, I was saying I was trading Forex, making consistent money, and then I was investing that into crypto while the markets were down. And so I may go back to that when the crypto markets are not running up, just back to trading Forex consistently. But right now, I want to stay where the money is, where it's moving. And so right now that tends to be crypto, and the trades that I can make in crypto are going to do a lot better for me than the trades I was making in Forex. Just the wins and the potential. The risk to reward ratios are off the charts. Like this one is a really good risk to reward ratio, and it's like a 6. So my average risk to reward ratio in crypto has been like 4+. Whereas with Forex, sometimes I'll get like a 2, 1.5 to 2 is good average. So anyways, to reel it back in, I'm trading the higher market cap cryptocurrencies, and I'm using the money that I make from the higher market cap cryptos to funnel into the lower market cap ones. Okay, because there's more volatility in the ones that are lower market cap. Okay, you guys can probably see just with Saber alone, like the fluctuations are they're fun. I don't watch really much because I have my once it hits this is what I'm going to do. So in the last day we've gone down 15%, but over the last week we've gone up 30%, right? That's pretty big fluctuation. So I don't like to watch those as much. Whereas you get some of the fluctuations here with the bigger coins, but they're harder to move. And that's what I like about Forex, is because when you have too much movement up and down, it's really easy to get stopped out and to get attached to values because they're moving up and down so quick. But yeah, anyways, trading the higher caps. We have some people still trading the traditional markets. So you guys are still supported. And if I'm requested to chart anything, I will chart it. How about this? I'll make a deal. I will chart anything that you guys want. You just have to send me a chart of what you think. And it could be as dumb as you just drew one arrow on it. I just want to see that you're in the chart. So anything that's not crypto and that I'm not charting on my own, and you guys want it charted, I want to see your chart. And you got to post in the group. It's fair trade. More than fair. Okay, so I told you 2 trades so far that are really good: Polkadot and Tezos, and the last one is Serum here. Okay, so Tezos, I'm in. I've been in for a little bit, and with trading these higher market cap coins, I'm making trades that I'm planning, anywhere from 2 days to I could wait a month. I don't care. And Saber is still a trade, but that's a swing. It's an investment, and that is that's going to be I've been already in it for a couple months, so 6-month thing at least. Anyway, so Serum is the last one that I'm getting into. I'm not going to make any more trades than what I have, than these 3, I mean, right now, until they play out, until at least one of them plays out. And then I will see when one plays out and I pull my money out, then I will move on. Okay, so these are just the 3 when I'm taking trades. These are the 3 that I'm taking. The rest I'm just I'm messing around with. I'm going to show you actually a really cool yield farm. If you guys have seen the previous live stream where I talked about time, and Andrew posted about time and how you can in Wonderland Finance and how you can stake there. There's a new one now that's paying even higher. I'm going to go over that. And yeah, cool stuff. Okay, so last trade of the day that I'm going to go over, and if you guys didn't see it, I will post the recording of this to the Discord later, but I'm expecting Serum to go sky high. Okay, $19 is where the next Fibonacci level is. And right now we're at $7. So it's almost a triple from here. And I'm expecting that in probably within a month. I would say, I know I have this thing drawn way out into 2022, but no, it's going to happen fast. Now, a couple things that I really like are the fact that we got, first of all, that we've tested this level here of $13. We were above in the double digits 2 different times. And even though we rejected at the same spot, basically, to me, the fact that we were up above twice, that lowers the resistance at that level, right? It gets lower and lower. So think same for fat. I'll actually go over Fabric and Saber here in a little bit to kind of tell you. But yes, I do think within a month or so, I would not pull anything out of Fabric or Saber at the moment. And I'll tell you guys price points that I would start looking to pull out. And of course, I'm going to tell the group, like, hey, I'm selling some now. But I'm holding for a bit. We're not even close to what I'm thinking. So I'll show you. Okay, so serum, I'm expecting 19 basically because of Fibonacci. We can do the price point a little lower, but why, bro? 20 is going to be the next resistance level, you know, the next mental level at least. So this is a 6.65 risk to reward ratio. Delicious. So this trade will play out. I didn't even go over price action yet, but let me go over price action. Let me put on some B bands here. Okay, so we're squeezing. Oh yeah, one other thing that I didn't mention, sorry. When we had the resistance at that level of $13, I like that the second time we hit it, even though it's a wick, we still broke and we created a new all-time high over there. So we're going to do the same thing. Now here on the daily, the price action I love because we've come down a bit. And just recently, we closed pretty strong outside of the Bollinger Band. Now, on the top side. Now, we did the same on the bottom, so we do have to be wary of that. And there are times of continuation. But when you close outside of the band, as long as you stay above the moving average or below it, so in this case, we closed outside below. If we had stayed below, then that's our sign for continuation, right? But since we've come above and closed outside, this one is nullified. And as long as we stay above, we're going to be good. Now, obviously, I'm going to be more bullish than bearish. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a sign of it going up more seriously than a sign of it going down. And just the pure trend and what crypto is doing. Serum is also a Solana coin. So you got to realize like Solana has been fully sending it. And when people take profit in Solana, as they're starting to a little bit, but I mean, people are going to be holding it for a while, dude. Solana's targets for me like 600 to 700. I think we'll probably hit 1,000. I think it's good chance, but I think 600 to 700 is a good time to pull out. But anyways, Solana's been ripping straight up, and Serum being a Solana coin has not. So you see how we have this beautiful opportunity before us. So anyway, the price action, start closing strong bullish. We didn't have a strong rejection wick. We're getting a bit of a bend here, meaning the bearish candles are getting weaker and weaker. We did have one bullish candle that closed as a hammer and a wick off the moving average, off the support level. You could put your stop loss. This is why I said in the group, you could put your stop loss at like 720 and it may never get hit. But I'm playing this safe and I have my stop loss under these lows over here at about $6. So I don't think we're going to go that low though. But if we do, it's a blessing. Okay. So the Polkadot, Serum, and Tezos, all buys. I'll tell you when to sell them. But all in the group. Okay. And yeah, anyways, I'm stoked, guys. These are great. Okay. So this is the safest way right now, for making money in crypto. The safest way is buying and holding. Okay. Now there's other things I'm going to talk about that have more risk. Before I do go into the next safest thing, let's see, Fabric and Saber are the next safest thing, but they're still, they're more risk because they're lower market cap. There's more fluctuations, right? But yeah, we're gonna go up so high, guys. Okay, so Serum here is almost a 3x. Let's say a 2.5x. Okay, from where we are now. And that's great. And that's an awesome trade. And that's a great way to just kind of make some guaranteed money in a way, to pan out over the next month and plan your trade your plan. Just let this play out. The markets are the way where you can, I know, and I can say from my heart, you can just trust this and it'll play out. It's not going to be this way after probably February, March, somewhere around that time. It's going to be, don't buy anything. And actually it'll play out really well if we sell it. So we'll get into that when it comes, but right now let's play what we got. So, okay. Let's move on really quick to Saber and Fabric, and Liquid even. All good coins. So Saber's down about 15% over the last day or so. A great dip to buy. Honestly, every dip we get in Saber, guys, is a blessing. And you have my word, whatever that means to you. But you know, this is what I'm putting my money behind. And people whose money I'm managing, I'm also putting some of that behind as well. As well as trading some things here and there. So anyways, Fabric or Saber is really good time to buy if you don't have some, and if you do have some, get some more right now.
What's the price at right now for Saber?
It's 24 cents.
Nice, that's a good price.
So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, the price per coin and all that it's cool, and what I'm looking at though, that's not what matters. What I'm watching is the market cap. Okay, always watching the market cap, because see, the supply goes up and it goes down as needed. Okay, this supply isn't going to change for a little while, but that can affect the price. Okay, market cap is currently 72 million. Okay, I am going to sell some, probably 20%, 20 to 30% at a 500 million market cap. You got that? That's more than 5x from here. Okay, that's some. I'm not selling any until we're at least at a 500 million market cap. Okay, I'm going to sell the most. I'm going to sell so 20 to 30% at 500 million. And then I'm going to sell when we start to approach $1 billion, probably most of the rest. So like I'll probably have sold like 75% at when we get to close to $1 billion market cap, or at it, or just under it. And then I think that Saber will potentially, this bull run, go to a 3 billion market cap. I think that it will not be crazy at all. Okay, and if that's a 3 billion market cap, we'll put the Saber coin at anywhere from $8 to $10. The price point I'm selling first is going to be, you know, like $1.50, and then some at like $3. But yeah, it's not crazy at all. And so it's a big run, or a big, I got a big bet on it. Decent bet. But anyways, Saber's good. I'm holding on to mostly I'm collecting Solana. So I want you guys to know that my Saber profits, everything I make, for the most part, is just going to go into Solana. You know, I might hold it as US dollar coin, right? I'm waiting to buy Solana at the perfect times, and, you know, when dips happen. But Solana is, I believe that it can gain the momentum to surpass Ethereum within 5 years if it keeps going. Okay. Ethereum is, if you guys know, like, it sucks. The fees are crazy. I was just trying to move around like $1,000 on Ethereum. Someone paid me rent in Ethereum, and I like lost 250 of that just by moving it around. It's so dumb. Now Ethereum 2 does come out like probably early to mid next year. And that will fix a lot of the fee problem. But the thing is Solana has gained enough momentum now, and there's the Solana conference that's going on in Lisbon, Portugal, as we speak. It's going on all this week. And Solana is number 4. Yeah, basically the next bet is it will cross Binance Coin pretty soon, probably within a few weeks, I would guess. Yeah, anyways, long-term Ethereum is what it's gonna run for. So I think that although Ethereum's problems will get fixed from Ethereum 2, Solana has the momentum. They're doing really cool stuff. And it works so well. It works better than any other blockchain that I've used. Yeah. Tight. Okay, so Saber, and then lastly, let's talk about Fabric, just to give you guys an update. Same thing here, except I'm gonna sell a lot of this at like the max. The top I'm thinking is like 500 million market cap. Okay, it's currently at 17. Okay, so when we hit about a 250 million market cap, I'm gonna sell half of mine. Okay, so 250 million And I know it's like for real, like what the heck? You really think it could go that high? Yeah. So that's a 14x from here, 250 million market cap. So that means that 500 million market cap is a 30x. That's where I'll sell a lot of it. I think Fabric will go to 500 million. I don't think that's crazy at all. And that would put Fabric at 14 times 2 times 0.22. Yeah, that put Fabric at like $5 to $6. So yeah, Fabric at like a $5 Fabric is not crazy. So you guys see how these little movements, right, that happen. I know everybody that is in it, it gets really addicting to watch your movements up and down, but it's the thing is, it's just distracting. Those day-to-day movements are just distracting for what's real. Because if you look at it very, very like just look at it, zoom out, you're like, oh, well, that's great. You know, cool. I made 40% over the last week, but like, we're not going for just 40%. We're not even going for 100%. We're going for 1,500. We're going to 3,000%, guys. That's what I'm aiming for on these. And it's not crazy. And I've seen it so many times before. One more thing, just to really give you guys a strong of belief as I have about it, is so Saber, just to go back to it, is a $70 million market cap, 71. Okay. Saber is doing for Solana what Rune is doing for Ethereum, except Rune is way more developed because it's been out way longer, like a couple of years now. Saber has been around since July. Okay, it's brand freaking new still. And Saber, if it was to just, I mean, let's just look at Thorchain. This is what I'm comparing it to. Okay, Thorchain is at a $4.1 billion market cap. Okay, and I'm saying that Saber, who is doing the same thing as Thorchain is, except for Solana, I'm expecting it to go to just a 1 billion market cap. That's where I want to sell. And that is 1/4 the size of what Thorchain is. And Solana is currently, for now, Solana is 550 divided by 75. Solana is 1/7 the size of Ethereum. So I'm looking for, Saber to become 1/4 the size of Thorchain, at least. That's like bare minimum this bull run. But also, 1/8 the size is a 500 million market cap, which is still more than a 5x, which is where I'm going to start selling a lot. So anyways, yeah, guys, we're looking really good. So just hold on. And if you guys, anyone on here does not have these coins, and if you just don't want to bother buying them or anything, if you're just like, yo, this is too much, don't miss out. Just hit me up. I literally will just buy some and I can hold it for you, and you can let it go. And it's a little wallet I hold. We can do tons of, I can add tons of wallets and stuff. It's really easy, but it's not very difficult to do it yourself. It just takes a little bit of time. That's all. But that's why it's such a good investment. We're talking 30 minutes of your time to make less than that. I mean, no, Solana is really fast. So let's say 5 to 10 minutes of your time to make 3,000% of your money. Like what? Yeah, come on. But either way, don't miss out on it. So I'm making big bets, and I'm waiting for them all to play out. So that's why, like, some people's money that I'm managing, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna, like, we're not even gonna look at it until like March, just because it's just where we're at, guys. So how am I staying up to date? Before I move on to the last thing I want to talk about, I think the last thing I want to talk about, we'll see if anything comes up. But the last thing I want to talk about is that yield farm that I got into. But get on crypto Twitter, okay? Or get on Twitter, I should say. But crypto Twitter is like huge. Twitter is really like implementing Bitcoin, and Jack Dorsey's a big Bitcoin believer. They're really putting it into a lot of things they do. And so crypto Twitter is thriving place, okay? If you want to know people to follow, just go to my profile at ascended_trader, and just good crypto accounts, you can see who I'm following and scroll through some of them and follow them yourself. Okay. I have my personal account that have been around. You guys can, I mean, I've been in crypto Twitter since 2017, and that's just Zeller Frost. I'm not currently using that. I just want to grow the Ascended Trader one. But I've been following these crypto accounts for a long time. So a lot of the ones that I'm following are OG accounts. They've been in crypto for a while. They have experience, and I just trust them. But the ones that also have big experience, you know, a lot of them have big followers too, and so they can move markets. If they tweet about a coin, you know, some things pump. So I also have some smaller accounts that I follow, but I do this purely to keep up to date and see potential charts. Okay. The thing with Twitter is a lot of people are posting charts, a lot. You never, ever Twitter trade. Okay. Never make a trade that someone posts on Twitter. I simply look at it to see, okay, is there something that I can look at? Okay. And I'm always trading on my own, making my own decision. Okay. And if you see it, someone posted Twitter and you're like, yo, it looks really good. Before you ever make the trade, just reach out to the group and ask, hey, have you guys heard this, or can you guys check it out? This is from experience. I want you guys to make money, not lose it. And I'm telling you that I've went through it, and I've just Twitter traded for a while. I just copied everything I saw on Twitter, and I lost lots and lots of money. So not a way to do it. All right. Lastly, this brings us to Snowbank. Snowbank is the yield farm I was talking about. Snowbank, I don't know how or why, but their APY is something crazy. I think it's just glitched. I'm not really sure what it is, but Snowbank is paying out pretty crazy APY. Their coin is currently at 4,400, which is actually a really good time to buy because I was tired. I heard about this coin last night, and what I would say is it could be good to move some of your, if you guys staked Wonderland or Time, it can be moved to good time to move some of that, because let's see what Time's at, or just hold it. Time's doing good as well, so it's peaked at 10K. Anyways, it's paying out just as much as that, but I bought in yesterday. I heard about it. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get my money in. I put in 1,500 at 1,500 US at an $8,000 because it pumped. Now it's going to go up. Like, this thing will probably go to, like, it's a really small supply. It'll probably go to like 20, 30,000 a coin or more. So right now is a great time to get in, because I just got in on the dip and we already retested. Like, the low over the last 24 hours was 2,400. So I got in at like 8,000, which was the top, dude. I got in at the top, and it crashed down to 2,000. We're up to 5K. So that's the thing to know with these, is something like this is more of a gamble. Okay. If you're in Wonderland or Time, it's going to pay you out the same. I mean, more. This one's paying out more, actually, a good amount more, but it can crash at any moment. Okay. Because everyone that is staking, the reason why the price goes up is because people keep putting their money in. And so by doing that, by putting the money in, it gets to a point where they made a lot and everyone wants to sell. And when people start to sell, it happens really fast. And but I'm expecting another month or so of this. So anyway, yeah, guys, it's looking pretty good. How do you get it? Same process as getting Time. Okay, so you get your money into Avalanche in your MetaMask wallet. And then if you just go to dap.snowbank.finance, okay, I'm gonna post this to the group. Crypto Lounge at everyone. Yield farming platform. Talking about on the stream. Okay, boom, and there's the link. I just posted it in the crypto lounge group. Okay, and I have to really quick, someone asked a question, so I want to answer it while I'm flowing. Mason asked, just in the group, a good wallet for Matic. And a good wallet overall that I use a bit is Exodus. So ATIC. But Matic is not on. Oh yeah, Polygon is. Yep. Cool. Exodus is a great wallet, guys. Just a software wallet. They have an app. And they have software you can download. So sorry, I was over in Discord. I know you guys are just looking at this here. So anyway, back to this. It's gambling, all right, a little bit. So that's why I didn't put a lot in. But I think that we can milk it for a little while. Okay. So I put in what came out to like 0.13 of this coin. Once you buy it, you get Avalanche in your, I'm sorry, I didn't even go through the process. You buy Avalanche, you get it into your MetaMask wallet. And then the cool thing is on this Snowbank link, the yield farm itself, you can click or hover over the button and it'll give you all the links that you need. All right. So you go to buy SB and you buy on Trader Joe. It'll take you right to where you need to go. Okay. So here we go. I'm here. And the thing that's a little different is there's this coin on Avalanche called MIM, which is actually mimicking the US dollar. Probably why it's called MIM. And it's just a good way to avoid taxes and stuff with Avalanche. Okay. So anyways, this MIM coin, what you'll want to do is simply, it'll pop up where you're trading MIM for SB. All right. So all I did is I switched them and I want to trade my Avalanche for MIM. Okay. So Avalanche to MIM, however much you're doing, hit the max, you hit swap, hit accept in MetaMask. And then you go back to Trader Joe, same thing, you click the link and you go MIM for the actual coin, which is called Snowbank. All right, so you trade Avalanche for MIM, MIM for Snowbank. And the reason is because it has the most liquidity, meaning people that are getting into, when people are getting into Snowbank, I keep forgetting the name, when they're getting into Snowbank, there's more people that are trading from MIM to Snowbank instead of Avalanche to Snowbank. So there's going to be more money moving. It's going to be easier to execute. Okay. So then you'll just trade it back. And the cool thing is you can keep your money in MIM. It's just a US dollar mimicking coin. So where would you recommend buying Saber at? So that's on, let me show you, Phantom, or not Phantom. Best place I use is Bonfida. So you got to get Solana. You can get Solana in Coinbase. Okay. And then when you get Solana, you're going to send your Solana to this Phantom wallet. I have a bunch of wallets in here. Okay, so here's a wallet. Okay, and here we got a bunch of wallets. Some of them that I'm watching for people. A couple of them are mine. So what you'll do is you'll get into this. Let me just add a new wallet to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to first go to phantom.app. Download the Phantom wallet, add it to my browser. Make sure you're using Brave browser or Chrome. Okay, I recommend Brave browser because Google's evil. But if you like them, whatever, I'm not going to judge you. And then you're going to send your Solana to this Phantom wallet. Okay, so you'll click receive, and it'll give you a little QR code you can scan with your Coinbase. And then once it's in your wallet here, you're going to go over to Bonfida. Or another one is, which is an exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. You're just going to connect your wallet straight to it. Actually, what I would do, let me make it easier for you, is go to radium.io. So get your money into Phantom Wallet, then go to radium.io, RAYDIUM. Okay, it's a lot easier than going through the trades, but you actually get the chart on Bonfida. So Radium, all you'll do is you'll switch your SOL to you'll search Saber, and it'll swap it for you. You can do max, right? And swap. And actually, you don't want to swap all your Solana. Make sure you keep at least like minimum like $5 worth, just to have for transaction fees. Okay, because it needs, just like Ethereum, you need Ethereum for gas when you use Ethereum. Solana works in the same manner, but it's a lot more efficient. Yeah, a lot more efficient. Works a lot better. Yeah, so many times more efficient. So yeah, guys, so that's what I'm doing. I think it's good. And Caleb, by the way, I have actually moved some of the money that you had sent me a while ago into Saber, and I'm gonna move. I'm now at a point where the other stuff I had, we'll talk, but yeah, I can guide you through it, but know that you already have some money there too. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm watching, guys, and we have opportunity here and now. We want to capitalize on what we have, on the opportunity that the markets are giving us. So because later on it's going to go away, like for a bit, not forever. We're going to get another opportunity again. But I want you guys to look at this the way I see it, is look at, like, imagine the ocean and the waves coming in and out. Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're getting this big wave, and it's created, right? We're starting to ride it, right? It's coming up to our surfboard, and when that wave catches us, eventually that wave is going to crash. Okay, but we want to ride it smooth all the way to the shore, right? So look at the money, look at the price going up, just like a wave coming, right? A wave of money coming into you, and eventually it's going to crash, it's going to settle. But the cool thing is later on, there's going to be another wave. And so there's always waves. So the market's going to go up a lot. We're going to capitalize, and then it's going to go down a lot. And then we're going to sell everything before it goes down, right? And we're going to use that money to buy after it's down, for a while. So anyways, that's where we're at. I want to open it up for questions, and then I'm going to probably hop off, because that's all I got for today. Luigi just asked, how do you cash out from a crypto wallet? So the best way to do it is, if you can keep your money in crypto, then do that. Okay. And I have a guy that can get you guys cash for your crypto, a lot of cash for it. You just have to come to Mexico. So however much you need, literally as much cash you could think of, within reason. If you're getting to $1 billion, I don't know about that. But anyways, I don't know if anyone on here is at that level yet, soon. But what you want to do is keep it in crypto if you can, and you want to trade to other coins, like what do I mean? Trade to stable coins, that's the word. So USDT, is one. That meme coin I just showed you guys, that's an Avalanche version. So anyway, that's a great way to do it, is just to keep your value when you're ready to sell. If you want to get it to your bank account, hopefully soon we won't need to really do that much, because I think a lot of people very, very soon are going to start accepting crypto all over. So that's nice. But in the meantime, how do you do it? You got to get to an exchange. So Coinbase is a good one. And you can sell your crypto from Coinbase to get it into your bank account. Yeah, it just depends on what wallet you're using. And of course, Louis, just hit me up, man. Whenever on our sessions or whatever, if I need to guide you through it, I can help you with that. So, hey girl, how you doing? Mia's here. If you guys don't know Mia.
Hey guys.
Hey Mia.
Hey.
Any questions, guys? Any questions on anything? No? Feeling good? All right, a minute. Cool. Okay, well, I'm sending all the love. One last thing before I go. Oh, this is my boy, Mika Nitya.
Hey.
If one last thing is the live streams, I'm not gonna do schedule it anymore after this week. Just following my heart, follow myself. And I just want to make sure that I am of sound body and mind. Just doing it when I'm inspired, because there have been some live streams that I've done that I'm just like, oh, I gotta do it. And so anyways, I'm gonna announce them, and I still plan to do like 2 to 3 every single week, like at least 2 every week. But I'm gonna do them more in a flowy way. Okay, but they're all recorded. So the amazing thing is that you guys will still be able to see them. And a lot of the trades I'm doing, as you can see, are like trades that are multiple days to a month long. This is where we're going to make the most. Okay. We can scalp, and you can make a lot of money scalping, but to be honest, guys, just buy and hold. And, that's a month or so, or 2 months. And obviously there's some trades like that avalanche trade lasted 6 days, and, we're out. Right. And so some will be a lot shorter, and we're hopping in some other ones. But what do I think about flipping NFTs? Yes. Right now, if you're into NFTs, right now is the time to be buying. Okay. Round here, because NFTs have been going down for a little while now. And I think that's also allowed. Notice that the NFT market was just full sending when the crypto market was going down. Now the crypto market's going up, and so the NFT market's kind of down. So I kind of see that as people are making money on crypto, they're going to move it into NFTs. So I'll be buying right now and over the next few weeks or so, if you like the NFTs. Me personally, I'm probably not going to do it. I do want to host though an NFT masterclass though, because I have a friend who's just crazy good with NFTs, and I want to have him teach everyone what he does, how to watch, what to buy. Homeboy made like 30 G's in just like 10 days just from flipping NFTs. And so yeah, he's awesome. So anyways, all the love to you guys all the time. Let me know if there's any questions that I can answer for you in the group or anything. I will plan on still the live stream tomorrow, and the time changed. So it's still 9 a.m. Eastern. All right. So still staying the same for now. And then after this week, one more time, I will be just doing it just based off of how we feel. So, okay, guys, love you all, and see you soon.
Thanks, brother.
So
Thanks, bro. Later.